Hello everybody, it's Lucas Macintosh here and I'm back with some more Tomb Raider 2 for the PC. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out one of my retro Let's Play videos. I really appreciate it. If you are indeed enjoying my content and would like to see more, then hit that subscribe button because I do a wide variety of content each and every single week on my channel, from retro gaming, health, fitness, topics and discussions of interest. Right, so we're hitting the ground running right away. Basically, the goal of this level is to get our hands on an artefact, which Lara can use in Tibet, I believe. This level is a pain in the arse for several reasons, mainly because if you've never done this level before, it can be hard to know what Lara is supposed to do. It's actually quite an expansive level. It's absolutely massive. There's a few movable blocks, a few keys we need to get our hands on. Basically, Lara needs to get to the very top of the ship. I also need to get to that hole you can just sort of make out there. And I may have to climb up here several times. So yeah, it's one of those levels. I had so much trouble with this. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and drop in the water, because there's nothing we can do on the deck at the moment. We can climb all the way back up if we need to. So let's just drop down here and let's swim. And let's try and figure this out. So yeah, it's been a few days since I've uploaded any videos. I've just been majorly busy working on a second YouTube channel, which I will be launching very, very soon. So yeah, keeping busy. Come on, Lara, get up there. So we need to swim up here. As soon as we get up here, there's, I think, another Peter Cox bad guy from Go West. So get your gun out and just wait. And he just magically teleports. Take him down. Doesn't look like he's got anything on him. You have to be careful because there are a few flamethrower enemies on this stage. Enemies also just like to pop out of nowhere, as expected, and just give you a little bit of a fright. So the guy with the flamethrower, you want to kind of stay on the ground and stay as far away as you can and just blast him from a distance. I think I've got him. So let's pop up here. Let's see if he's got anything on him. I don't think the flamethrower guys ever carry anything on them. Look at that. He's just glitched through the rusted metal there. Not a good sign. So I need to figure this out now. So basically, I'm going to show you guys what we need to do first. Now this is an area we will need to come back to in just a bit. Basically, there's a piece of metal grating blocking the ladder, which we actually need to unlock. It's really easy to kind of unlock though. We just need to go and find some movable blocks. It's really hard though because a lot of the enemies just pop out and you're just trying to crack on and do puzzles, and the enemies are just more of a distraction than anything else. As I said, once you know what you're doing, this level is pretty straightforward, but no joke, I spent 2 hours trying to work out how to do this level. I couldn't work out what I had to do and it was very headache inducing. In fact, I hated this level because I climbed the deck, I get keys, and like none of the keys seem to do anything, or they'd be in the wrong order. There's also a few cruel and nasty bits that the developers have kind of put on here, and it's kind of like they're trying to be clever. It's like, hey, yeah, we'll make this level really, really big and impressive, and we'll confuse the hell out of the player. They won't know what they're doing. But I think they just packed this level with too much confusion, to be honest. So I've got to try and figure out this block puzzle here. Basically, behind one of the blocks there's like a hidden door, I think. So I want to kind of reveal the door first and then look for the key for the door. That's the plan. So let's move this block back. There's also lots of places you can die. Sharks are back. There's also more divers. I believe barracudas as well, so you've got to watch out for that. It's a really nasty little level, but as I said, once you know what you're doing, it's simple. It's such a friggin' contrast to most levels I've ever played. I'm unsure whether I think this is the toughest level in Tomb Raider 2 so far. Right, so let's move this block forward. Let's try and do this. Let's see if I'm doing this correctly, because I don't have a Scooby. What can I do here? I don't get it. Can I not just drop down? Oh my god, this looks so confusing. I'm not sure. Right, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pull this block once and then push it all the way to the end, so I can get that second block out of the way to reveal the door. So I know you're probably thinking, well, why am I revealing the door and not going for the key? It's just, this is a pain in the arse to do, to be honest. It's not like it's super difficult, but I want to kind of get this bit done first and then go for the key. Luckily, the objects are all pretty straightforward to find. It's just there's a lot of toing and throwing if you kind of don't know what you're doing. So I'll move this block back again. And climb up. Now we should be able to get... Now we push this block forward so it can't go any further. Then we pull the block that we couldn't get to before, and this will reveal the door that we need. Awesome. And Lara's lit a flare there. Oh, come on. Pull, pull, pull. There we are. That should reveal the door. It just makes it easy later on, basically. Right, let's drop down. And as you can see, there's a door and there's a keyhole. So yeah, there's like... Oh, hello. I'll pick that up. There's like a few kind of doors we need to kind of get into. So I need to try to figure out where that key is now. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Just have a look around. Right, it's not here. I think what I'm looking for is... I remember it's like a pool of water or something. That's what I need to find. I think it's... Is it one of these areas? Or there's a trapdoor you can kind of... No, I've done the trapdoor, so... Oh my god. I'll tell you why it's confusing, because just doing a little bit of a lap here, it does go kind of in a circle. We go down here and there's an area where there's a propeller, which we can actually get behind. But there's nothing more down here. I will show you eventually what we need to open up. It's this little storage room here, and the seraph, I think it's the seraphs in there, and that's what Lara needs when she goes to Tibet, basically. Otherwise she can't get in or get the item that she needs. It's annoying. So again, coming to this level totally blind, you would not know what to do, because there's so many ways that Lara can go. This is literally an accurate recreation of what I was doing the first time I was on this level. I was going round and round in circles. My head was throbbing. I was so tired. I remember I tried it one Friday night. I thought, you know what, I'll have a go at this level, because I knew it was coming up. I knew it was going to be difficult. And so I got about, I don't know, a quarter of the way through the level, and I just thought, right, I'm not doing this till I'm more awake. It was literally putting me to sleep. Not that it was boring, but I couldn't figure it out, and I was getting really tired. But again, Tomb Raider games are about puzzling, so it's just one of those things you've kind of just got to accept, even though it's like a pain in the arse. You know, I just like shooting people in Tomb Raider 2. That's all I'm kind of interested in. So yeah, look, I'll just show you that you can't. It shows you like little alcoves you think you can get into, but you can't. It's really weird. It's like the developers just want to tease you with this level. But luckily though, having said that, there are some areas you can get into. There are some alcoves you can find, and lots of different stuff as well. So what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Oh my god. What do I do? I need to find the key, and I can't remember where it is. It's a bloody mystery is what it is. It doesn't look like there's anything here. I'm going to have like a quick check and just to make sure, is there something that I've missed or there's something that I've not seen. That's the thing with this level. a lot of it is the developers want to fool you. You're like, oh, okay, obviously I've missed an important item because I can't go anywhere. But a lot of it's just freaking scenery. A lot of it's just there for show. There's like nothing. It has no relevance. So the propeller down there, you think has relevance, kind of does, but it's ultimately pointless in a way. And these crates, you can't kind of stand on them to climb up the hall at all. So as I said, the goal is we need to get right to the top of the deck, but not just on top of the deck, but literally on the roof. That's the goal. If I can get onto the roof, then I can do the level essentially. But if you don't know that, how are you ever going to know? There's like 3 decks or something with goons on, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? Particularly when you get the key, because there's no locked doors on any of the 3 decks. You have to know to go on the roof. You know what, let's just swim here. Let's see if there's anything this way. This might be probably the best thing to do. I think it's sort of coming back to me now where I need to go. I think I do need to go this way. Look at that though, you've got all these freaking sea creatures just waiting to take a bite out of you. There's also, I think, divers as well. I just want to swim up. Right, I think we can climb up here. So let's just get rid of that bloody barracuda or whatever it is. Yeah, so this is basically, you will need to remember where this is, because again, if you're stuck on this level, then you will need to be coming back here and climbing up again and again and again. Oh, for God's sake. It's just like, all I want to do is do a simple jump over here. That's all I want to do, and it's like, I can't do it. I have to, there you go, I have to really, really time my jumps and make sure I've got the correct distance. Alright, let's jump over here. Ah, okay, so that's the key that we need, basically. So there it is. That's the key for the door, so I found that, so I'm doing well. It's taken me like just over 12 minutes to find that. So now I can swim back down. Now I can get into that door. So let's do that, I think. That's probably all we can do at the moment anyway. There are also, I've mentioned this before, but there's also some sharks as well. There's a dinghy, like a really nasty dinghy, and I was speaking to someone about this. They were asking me what I was playing. I told them I was playing Tomb Raider 2 at the deck level, and she mentioned that she knows exactly what I mean. The dinghy is just very, very cruel. Basically, there's a med pack. Right, I'll start again. There's a dinghy, right, and it's in water, and you think Lara can just swim and climb up. No, she can't. She has to drop down onto it. But the developers have done it in such a cruel way. They put a med pack right where you drop down, so Lara has to have full energy in order to drop down, because she will take damage. There's no way of not taking any damage. And so you'll have full health. You'll drop down, and then you'll lose almost all your health. You've got like a smidgen of health left. Then you've got to use another med pack, get the key, and then, oh my god, it's really, really ridiculous. But anyway, now we're in here. We need to find a lever which will release the trapdoor and allow us to get into that one area. Remember where I said that piece of metal was trapped? That trapdoor was trapping the ladder. Now it's untrapped, so now we can go and we can climb up and hit the switch, which will drain this area of water, so it will be completely dry by the time we do that. Need to be careful though. Again, there's goons all over the place, so hence the reason why I'm saving it every 5 minutes. The ship levels are my least favourite levels on the game, to be honest. Mainly because I think once you... Oh, hello, see, there's another goon. Once you do them over and over, you can kind of memorise them and know what to do. But if you've not played this game in a while, you go to the ship levels. For me, it's like, oh my god. I just find them quite... It's hard to describe. It's like some of them are just too long and too cruel. And I get that core design going to go for something different, but sometimes, you know, they should really just stick to what they know. Which is why... You know, after this, Tibet, I'm looking forward to it because it's daylight. It's literally, you know, it's not dark. It's a light level. You know, when you're in the dark, it's kind of... Again, I get that they're going for claustrophobia, and it works really, really well. It does, because I feel playing this really kind of hemmed in and sort of like, oh my god, it's kind of scary too because you got Bartoli's thugs everywhere. But... You know, also at the same time, the puzzles are just what they expect you to know, you know, and do is insane. Because I just, like, how would you ever know that you're supposed to climb to the very roof of the deck? You've got 3 levels, so you think everything needs to be done on those levels, but no. It's crazy. Anyway. We are now back in this area, which is now devoid of water because we have pushed the switch. And why do we need to do that? Well, we need to move a block out of the way, and I think this leads us to another watery area, I believe, with the dinghy. There's also sharks and yeah, harpoon divers as well. So let's just... In the darkness, let's get this block out of the way and crack on. As I said, it's a short level in theory. It'll take you about half an hour, maybe a bit longer to do. But yeah, how are you ever supposed to figure all this stuff out? I'll never know. Okay, so we go through here, this little cave. Is there any bad guys or anything here? Alright, let's climb up. Also, you want to keep your eyes out for items. One of the good things about this level, and there aren't that many I can think of, is that there are items pretty much almost everywhere, so you can get loads of Uzi clips and M16 clips here. Right, what you want to do here is get in the water. See that dinghy? It's basically teasing you. You can't get it from the water. So the way to get it, I will show you now. Basically, as soon as you get in the water, go to the left side, and you want to go here. Do not go in the water because there's sharks and barracudas in there. There is like a dragon in there you can pick up, but honestly, I do know where all the 3 dragons are. But it's not that they're inconvenient to pick up. There's 2 of them are quite great to pick up, but the 3rd one is just it's frustrating because it's literally on the deck itself, and to get it, you can get it, but you have to drop down and climb all the way back up because there's no way of doing it from what I understand. There's no way of getting it and getting back to where you need to be because it's in a key area where Lara's got to jump across to the hull. So you get a choice basically, go for the dragon or go for the hull. So I just want to go for the hull. I think because I'm just so tired at this stage. Anyway, I'm basically just climbing on these sort of cliff edges here. I'm not going in the water, again, because it's incredibly dangerous. There's like 3 sharks in there, and I don't know why there's so many. But anyway, we'll come to this cave area, and we'll go through here. So take a sharp right and just go this way. Bad guy. Has he got anything on him? He has. I think he's got some shotty shells. We'll take those. Thanks, pal. Keep moving forward. Oh god. Any more for any more? Ah. Medpack. Yeah, this is it. I think this is it, guys. Where we need to drop down to the dinghy. Check out what happens. if I try to drop down now. I'll show you guys. Look at this. So you die. How cruel is that? That's just ridiculous. So you have to have full health. What if you've got no med packs? What? Oh, I suppose, yeah. There's one med pack there. Stupid question, really. But, like, if you didn't know, if you thought, oh, you can just jump down to it, then, and you die, it's like, what's the point of that? I think it's just a little cruel. Right, we've now got the key. Or another key, rather, and some harpoons. So this key, I think, is the cabin key. I could be wrong. Now, with this key, we now have to climb all the way back up to the deck and to the hull, I believe. So, once again, we're going to go the same way I've just been, but we're going to go a slightly different way, and this will take us back up to the ship's decks, where we'll have more fun with more bad guys. So at least I'm making some progress anyway, so it's not too bad.